shit. You can only have one user at a time. As a PlayStation View, I think you have like 5 users, and there's same time just on with one account, you know.
Yeah.
So I figured that works better for me.
It's still cheaper than cable, right? Though.
Yeah, dude, because cable's like 100 and change, if not more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's way cheaper than cable and has all the channels I care about. Like if you want HBO, it's like $15 more, no big deal. Or if you want like Showtime or something, but I don't care about that. But
oh, really? So like all the special channels, you have to pay more.
Just
the movie
those
channels.
There's like HBO, but HBO is always more, no matter what. Even if you have, you know, whatever else, you're still paying extra usually for HBO and all that.
Okay, all right. So I know you got a little bit of time tonight, but there's a few things that I wanted to talk about. I want to play this shit. But one of the things is, okay, how is your position on like vegan stuff?
Like, what's my stance on vegan stuff?
Yeah.
Well, elaborate. Like, what do you mean? What's my stance? Like, how do I personally feel
like,
about?
How do you feel about like the whole vegan thing?
Well, I don't want to do it. Like, I want to eat meat.
Yeah.
I like meat, man. I mean, if you know that's something somebody wants to do, you know, more power to you. But I don't know. I think it's kind of silly sometimes. Certain things can be silly about it. Like if you're doing it because you want to eat healthy or whatever, or if you think it's like cruel or something, I guess I get that. But there's some stuff that's like, I didn't even know that. Like, is it vegans that they don't even eat cheese and stuff?
I don't know if that's vegetarian or vegan.
I don't know. Yeah, because I was with a friend and we were at the movies and I was like feeling generous and I bought nachos and I was like trying to share. And like my friend was like, "Oh no, my girlfriend's vegan." And I was like, "You can't eat cheese when you're vegan?" I don't know. I don't see how that, like, if it's about, like I said, if it's about like animal cruelty or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't, whatever, dude. It's just cheese.
Well, I think
like the condition of like how they keep those animals is fucked up for sure. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just thinking. It was just like because I was watching a video about like I guess they're having like kind of like these people in anonymous masks in like in New York or something, and they were doing like a protest with like they had the masks and stuff, and they had like every other person had like a screen showing. Oh fuck! I got fucked up. But anyway, that was actually not bad. But anyway, so okay, every other one had like a screen, like a little tablet showing like all this stuff, and this girl was like talking to this guy saying like, "Oh, why didn't you eat meat?" It's just kind of like just trying to pressure him, kind of like, "Oh, you shouldn't do it because whatever," and it's like bad and this and that. But I mean, honestly, I mean, okay, veganism kind of started like as a big thing, and this is like a far-fetched. This is like really like far-fetched of my idea of why maybe veganism is like coming about. But I think why it's getting like popular to like be vegetarian stuff is because isn't it that like if it feels like kind of like America doesn't have enough food or something, like they're trying to get people to not have enough food, like hence maybe like are you like breathing really fucking loud or something? Are you struggling? What is that? It sounds like fucking Darth Vader or something. I'm like, what is going on, dude?
I think I'm just like really close to my mic because I have the fan on. And
I thought you like took you're jogging or something. But anyway, so like I don't know where I was going with that.
I'm watching
to be honest,
Dirty Dancing.
I can't. What the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to think of something sexual. I don't know.
No. Like watching like Schindler's Fist or something.
Or Indiana Jones.
E.T. the extra testicle.
Oh, God.
But anyway, no, I was just saying like, because it seems like maybe they're, because you know how there's like kind of like there's no love in the world anymore. It seems like, and Like no one like gets with each other anymore, and it seems like, oh, it's better to be an empowered young individual, and you don't need nobody. You don't need a man, for especially women, and freaking guys don't even know like how to even court girls anymore nowadays. And if you do, it becomes like stranger danger or rape or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? It gets all weird. So I don't know, but just aside from that, like I just feel like it might be like a slight way of like population control, where they're not only trying to like make less people like be about, but also like less food. So that's why the veganism come through, like, so that way people can eat less meat, so maybe they can like bring the meat population back, because it's all either fake imitation meat or like they put too much shit in it to make the cows grow faster and all that. Like, I don't know. It's really, that's like really rabbit hole shit, like right there. Like, I don't have anything to back it up, and I was kind of like not ready for this shit. Oh shit, check this out.
I don't know, like, I'd have to ask a vegan, like, why do they choose that lifestyle, because I know I like meat.
Fuck, you fucking
and I don't think I could go without it.
And surprisingly, this fucking H1Z1 game is like really hard for me. My brother's really good at this, but I fucking suck. Like, I don't know why, but I can't shoot worth a dick in this game.
I don't know, man. You think people that went vegan, maybe they just like fucking saw how the hot dog was made, so to speak.
They
and then
saw how
like,
the hot dog. I mean,
something,
maybe.
I don't know.
I mean,
that would traumatize me, man. That shit's nasty when you think about it. So
I mean, I know what happens to them, and then well, in this video, she was saying like, "Oh, well, you're a hunter, but do you need to know how to?" And this is what got me thinking about this. This is actually what I wanted to talk about. So she goes like, "Oh, because he's a hunter and he goes hunting, right?" And he's like, "But do you need to do that? I don't think we need to do that as people anymore." I'm like, "Well, that's bullshit, because what if all this crap has got like taken away like tomorrow? What if the grocery stores are gone, money doesn't work, everything took a shit, and it's like, oh fuck, I don't know how to hunt, I don't know how to do anything." Do you not need to know how to hunt anymore now, huh? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I think it's just, even if you don't need to know stuff like that, practical skills are good, and if you never need to use those skills, I mean, whatever, but the good thing is like, you know them, you know?
yeah.
Like, that's
So
how I feel about that.
someone saying this about somebody who is hunting for sport?
I don't know if they're hunting for sport. He said he ate him and he skinned him.
Oh, I don't know. I could understand maybe the argument of hunting for sport is like unnecessary.
Well, yeah. Why the fuck are you gonna kill shit and not do anything with it? That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I think you should at least use every part of it or most of it, and but yeah, it's like, you know, do we need to know how to wipe our ass? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good example, but like, do you need to know how to cook? Do you need to know how to drive? I mean, they're trying to get rid of that shit.
I know, right?
You know?
I don't think that's
a lot of these things are like, do you need to know it? Probably not, but I never see anything wrong with, you know, learning things or having knowledge. It's always good. You can never have enough of it.
Yeah.
You know? So why not?
Okay.
I mean, it's already like, hunting is regulated, at least in the U.S., right? Like, you need a license, and I know there's only certain seasons in some states that you could hunt certain animals, and pretty much only when there's like a overpopulation or something. And
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know about the rest of the world, you know, like them killing fucking rhinos and shit, or elephants, and
oh yeah,
and, you know, animals that are endangered. That's fucked up, like poachers and stuff. But it's like, a couple deer every year is not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah, dude, fucking like my brother said, his rich friend, they fucking they take whale sperm and put it in their hair as conditioner.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. He told me that shit. I was like, what the fuck? You're like, where'd that fuck that come from? But it's just endangered animals, dude.
I mean, look, I don't know. Hold on. I need a second, because I did not wake up today. I did not wake up today and think, you know, today I'm gonna learn that fucking whale jizz is in my head and shoulders like shampoo. You know, like, I didn't. It's not something I thought I was gonna learn. So
yeah.
But okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't know,
Whale
fucking
jizz.
rich people. I mean, this guy lives in
Hey
like the
man,
fucking
if
$1
it
million
makes my hair
home,
look, if it makes my hair look as beautiful as it does, then I'm gonna put whale jizz in it.
dude. I don't know, but yeah, look that up. It's actually a fucking thing, dude.
That's the price of beauty, man.
I guess, I don't know. Next thing you know, you're gonna put fucking donkey cum on your dick just to make it bigger. I don't fucking know.
Dude, I bet if like some fucking somebody in Hollywood started fucking, I don't know, what's her name from Friends? Jennifer Aniston starts putting fucking fucking Jennifer Aniston starts putting like fucking whale jizz on her skin, and she's like, yeah, that's how my skin's so beautiful, and fucking everyone's gonna jump on that shit and start putting whale jizz on their skin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even if it's bullshit, they're gonna do it. They're gonna just, yes, I've been moisturizing with this whale jizz. It's doing wonders for my skin. I don't know.
Ooh, crossbow. So in this game, kids, if you have a crossbow, it's amazing. You could take out like police cars, everything. Dude, they have like a crossbow with an explosive dart in this game. It's pretty amazing.
Hmm.
Oh man. But yeah, man, whale jizz, dude. Go figure.
Yeah, well.
Fucking jobs, man.
Did you go from fucking whale jizz to job?
I don't know. I had to get that taste out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Not. No. Shut the fuck up.
Fucking these jobs nowadays are the equivalent of having to fucking
Whale,
swallow a load
yeah,
of whale jizz.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah, it just, you know.
I don't know. I mean, imagine all these fucking YouTubers making like ludicrous amount of money. You know, it's just fucking nuts. And then it's like everyone else is like busting their ass at some bullshit job trying to make ends meet. And it's just like, for what? You're going 40 hours a week, and fucking you got your car payment, you got your fucking insurance you got to worry about, all this adult shit, dude. And fucking you gotta need your cell phone because no one has a cell phone. If you don't have a cell phone, you suck. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's not even adult shit. It's just, I don't know. They sold you on that idea that that's what makes you an adult, having all this bullshit.
Yeah, because I mean, I always figured that maybe life should be like not necessarily simpler, because things that you want to work for are like hard, but still, it's just like, it just seems like it's too. Oh shit.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Seems like it's too shit.
Oh, he got me in the face. Damn it.
He got you in the face with his whale jizz gun.
Pretty much. This game's too difficult to stream on. I barely freaking started playing this.
It's not one of those games like Call
It's
of
not
Duty,
one of those games
just,
you could just sit there and like blah 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 blah, and then you're just like, oh okay, hey.
just
I
turn
won.
your brain off to it.
Yeah, this one you actually have to be all like, oh shit, where's it gonna come from? Oh fuck, how am I gonna shoot him? Like, you know what I mean? It's actually like kind of involved. But fucking, I mean, even though Kanye said like, oh, slavery is a choice, which is retarded, but still, freaking, it kind of seems like it seems like today is like, it's modern day slavery for dummies. Like, you know, it's like, hey, we're gonna give you some money and shit, but the people on the top are just like, hey, guess what? We're making all the fucking money, and as long as you work for us, you get a little bit of the scraps.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a little place to live, and afford yourself a little car, but really it's the distribution of wealth is just, it's all fucked up. I mean, they figured it out over, like, you know, these people figured out how to just keep all the money, basically.
Yeah.
And the rest of us, we've all been conned into thinking this is the way to live. Work for someone, work for a good company, and then, you know, here you get benefits and all this and 401k and yeah, it's really like not a lot when you think about it.
I mean, like our parents and shit. Like it's kind of like they got suckered into that really good, and it's just like they're just working. They just work just to retire, but it's like, why the fuck am I gonna work all my life, bust my ass, and then retire and fucking not be able to do shit when I'm old enough to retire? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it don't seem right. It's like, you know, why you need to do something that you love doing, you know? Your dream, your passion.
You like
make a difference in the world.
Age where you would expect to retire keeps getting pushed further back. And it's like,
yeah, huh?
Will we be able to will we be able to retire? Will we have Social Security? Will we have fucking anything by the time we're old?
Like, and then people could say like fucking the people in Japan, like they work like 80-hour work weeks or something retarded. And it's like, yeah, why do you think they have a fucking actual suicide forest? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, okay, made a little low blow, little Logan Paul right there, but I mean, honestly, I'm not making fun of it, but it's, I mean, seriously, I mean, there's got to be a fucking problem if there's a damn forest named Suicide Forest, and you obviously you can hear about this shit where like people in Japan are like, they're depressed and fucking they don't like get it on with each other either, and fucking not only that, they're fucking killing themselves. It's like, dude, there's something wrong. You guys need to do something different, dude. Life isn't all about work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's a lot more to life than just going to work, but I don't know. It's just been years of conditioning and just the way our culture has evolved.
Yeah.
And it's been it's ran by, you know, companies and corporations. Like, I don't know. Like, I always felt like the whole having the family and the kids and the fucking crossover fucking car, and that's just an idea that you fucking saw that in a magazine and somebody sold you on that idea a long time ago. Somebody sold the whole country on that fucking concept. And it's bullshit, because it's not the, you know what I mean? Like, I think we're already past the point, but we're like right there at our age where it's like everyone expects you to have the family and the kids and the stupid minivan, and
yeah,
like, you're a loser if you don't have that, or you fucked up if you don't have that. And it's like, why is that the only answer? Why is that the only acceptable lifestyle?
So I was talking to this girl at Walmart, right? And, you know, she's not the hottest girl in the world, but, you know, she's kind of cute, Asian girl. And she like had this sad face, like I was just saying, "Oh, how's your day and everything? Like, how's everything going?" I was in a pretty good mood today. And then I asked her, and she's like, "Oh, you know, like everything's kind of tough and stuff." I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" And she says like, "Oh, you know, I'm trying to move out. I live with my parents and stuff." I'm like, "Well, I mean, I'll tell you one thing, like, I think a lot of people are living with their parents, so you shouldn't feel so bad." You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm like, dude, everyone's, like, living with their parents. Like, trust me, it's not you. Don't ever think it's you're the problem. It's what's going on in the world right now that's making everything, like, shitty, you know? Like, why not a lot of people have opportunity to, like, actually live on their own. That's almost like a fucking luxury nowadays. And to be honest, that's scary because, like, not too long ago, it's like everybody was making it on their own. Now they can't.
Yeah, and for our generation, it's kind of it's tough mentally, and it's like embarrassing even.
Yeah.
Because, you know, our parents, or a lot of, you know, older people or generation before us, you know, I mean, like, my dad would always tell me that, like, oh yeah, we got our first home when we were like in our 20s. We got married and whatever and this and that, and it's like, what the fuck, how? Like, it doesn't seem possible the way things are now.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're so much smarter, or they're so much better with money, or it's just, you know, the times are a little,
they're different,
more
for
possible,
sure.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, think about it this way. We both have a mutual friend, and he graduated from Northridge, and he still works at a crappy job. He can't even get a better job, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I know like a ton of people that have degrees. I mean, I have siblings that have degrees, and you know, they can't even find a regular job.
Yeah.
You know, and so at some point it's like, you know, and I feel like we get kind of a bad rap from other people and saying, "Oh, our generation, you're fucking lazy or you're whatever," right? They talk shit, and it's like, well, how is it that we're so bad if fucking people who did all the right things, you know, I'm doing like air quotes, they did all the right things and they're still in the same boat as the people who didn't do the right things. Like you and me, we didn't go to college and stuff,
Yeah.
but fucking people have fucking degrees. They they can't. They just have shitty ass fucking Walmart type jobs, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, minimum wage jobs or whatever. And it's like that says something more about, you know, like the economy, about the state of the country. You know, it's not so much us. At some point, you got to look at, okay, what's the common denominator here? You know, instead of just going, your whole generation is fucking lazy or something. You know, it's like, well, no. You know, there's more to it than that.
Yeah. Sorry,
I don't know. Everyone
I was
always
running
wants
away.
to simplify everything.
Yeah, no, they're trying to just say it's just one thing, but yeah. No, I got you. I completely understand that it's not just one thing. It's not just a group of people. It's the whole enchilada, my man.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like, I want to go back and finish my education because you know, I was looking at it and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm actually taking classes here and there, and I was like, yeah, I'm actually pretty close to finishing, and might as well just get it out of the way because even though right now, like a diploma or not a diploma, like a degree or bachelor's is as good as my fucking Huggies, fucking paper towels, or you know, I could wipe my ass with that shit. It's
Pretty much.
worthless,
Yeah.
but you know, doesn't mean you know someday down the line it might you know,
I've
not
told
be
you
worth
this.
it.
I've told you this before, but there was oh my god, smoking hot girl that I met at a party. I'm talking like a freaking 10, dude. She looked like a model. I have to show you the pictures. But anyway, so yeah, this freaking girl, man, she's just beautiful, and she graduated from what was it? She graduated from UCI with a degree in psychology. And I guess instead of a diploma in UCI, they give you a thing that looks like a credit card, but it says like your credentials on there. So it's in the shape of a credit card or whatever. And yeah, so like fucking, I mean, she used it to like, I won't say exactly what, but she used it to like chop up fucking let's just say chop up chilies. She basically used it for that. I'm like, what is that? And it's like, the credit card technique. And she goes like, yeah. It's like, and I'm like, oh, it says UCI in there. What's that? And she's like, it's my degree. And I'm just like, oh, really? And she's like, yeah, this is about as good as it's used for. I can't find a job in my field. I'm like, wow.
Right.
So basically, the degree's fucking useless.
Yeah, and it's shitty because it's not just, oh, hey, school's free, you went and you wasted your time. Because that's what they're doing. They wasted their time almost. And they could be, like, at an actual company, like, getting experience or going to, like, a trade school or something. That's bad enough that you wasted your time. But on top of that, how many of these people are in fucking debt for years now?
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part. School is... The whole system in America of schooling is, like, fucked up. Because you get into so much debt coming out of school, and then that follows you for like most of your life. If not, it sets you on a path for the rest of your life of fucking just always being in debt. You know, like how are you supposed to start a family, or how are you supposed to start out like your own life on your own if you have this big old weight on you? Just because you're trying to better that life, you know, like I think the thing that bothers me a lot about the U.S. and I mean I've never been to other countries or anything. I wish I could, but the thing that bothers me about here it's the capitalism. It's
Yeah.
capitalism is has its like pros and there's good things about it. But just the fact that fucking everything like is about money and everything is a business and everything is just some kind of Ponzi scheme almost, it seems like everyone's just trying to after your money. Fucking like healthcare, it's all about making money off of people. School, it's all about making as much money as possible off of people, and it's like fuck, man. Like I don't know. It's just the greed in this country is ridiculous. It's like we always go around trying to, you know, act like we're the greatest country in the world. USA, America, fuck yeah. Like, yeah, how about we, you know, improve our education system? Like, how about we improve our healthcare system? How about we, you know, just as a culture, you know,
just be better.
Love each other.
Just better
just
people.
Better. Let's actually maybe fucking try to be the best fucking country in the world by being better in general.
Instead of ever being an asshole and for themselves.
Yeah, dude. Like, I stopped watching the news, man, because it's fucking depressing. Because every day I see a fucking kid or a young man. I'm gonna say it, young black man getting fucking shot.
Why?
Like, dude, well, cause come on, man, like you can't pretend like it's like, yeah, Mexicans and white people get shot and shit, but like, let's be real, dude, they're fucking shooting black guys, and that's fucked up. And it's like, how is this still an issue? Like, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like we have black friends, man. It's fucked up. Like I can't imagine what it must be like being them, you know? But I'm sure it's like they're fucking scared of fucking cops, dude. Because how many times have you seen on the fucking news? They just some guys just like standing there and they fucking shoot them and shit.
Oh,
and it's like you know, it's like it's fucked up.
Well, okay, check this out. And here's a story to just like kind of prove that shit. So when I used to work in the grocery business, right? I had a manager. He was a white guy, a thick, tall white guy, and he said that he's like, yeah, man. He goes, it must suck to be you guys because you guys get pulled over for everything. I'm like, really? See, at least he fucking gets it and he's honest about it. Because, hold on, I need some water. Because a lot of people don't realize that, I mean, anyone of ethnicity or ethnic whatever, and anything other than white, they get fucked with a lot. Like, by the cops. They get really fucked with. And, but anyway, so, this dude, he goes, he's like, yeah, I remember I was with he was by himself at the beach on the park bench. And he says that he had a 6-pack of beer with him. And he was just drinking it out in the open, like nothing, right? He's just drinking it, right? So he's drinking it and shit and whatever, and the cop stops right next to him. He goes, oh, you're not the, I guess you're not the person I'm looking for. And then fucking drives by. But he fucking saw him, dude. You think they would do that for anybody, like a black guy? Fuck that, dude. They tackle his ass and throw his beer on the floor and put him in the fucking paddy wagon, dude. I think your mic cut out. Send him a text. I think his mic. Yeah, your mic cut out. Yeah, your mic cut out.
Yeah, I figured it did. It's acting weird. But yeah, no, that's like, it's a thing, man. And people try to, they want to deny it, but it's there, man. It's fucking there. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it, man. I don't know. Like I've had cops. I've never really been pulled over, but I've been like where I'm parked, and then a cop's like, "What are you doing here?" And fucking, they're all jumpy with me. But I've seen the same shit with like a white dude, and they're, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. Like, you know,
right?
like, what the fuck? You know, it's like, what the hell, man? Like,
so remember when I used to have that loud Honda Civic that was lowered and it had the subwoofer and everything?
Yeah,
my Honda Civic was so cool. Anyway, but yeah, I got pulled over fucking once a month in that thing. Just because they saw a brown dude in a lowered Honda Civic that had a loud muffler. And you know what they had? They didn't pull me over for an exhaust. They didn't pull me over for anything else. No, they pulled me over because I was brown. Because they would just ask me, where are you going? I have friends in Newport Beach and I'd hang out. And it'd be late at night because we would drink during the day. And it would be done. I'd be fine, everything. And they're fucking sweating me, asking me, where am I going? Where am I going to be and shit. I'm like, And I'm just like, I'm going home, officer. It's like, where are you coming from? I'm coming from my friend's house. I'm like, but really? Like, questions like that? Seriously?
Yeah.
It's fucking crooked as fuck, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think it's just all, it's so, like, ingrained in those, like, institutions.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Woohoo! Almost got shot. Just driving around my ATV till the gas goes away. I have good guns, but fuck.
I don't know, man, but it's sad. I'll be like watching these documentaries about like LA riots back in the day and stuff like that, and or just different things. Like I think when I was watching the O.J. Simpson documentary, it mentioned all the LA riots and all that kind of stuff, and it's sad because that was like a while ago, and
Yeah.
you look, you're like, huh, if I put that on TV right now, like if I mean, you could tell because of, you know, the style of fucking that era, but if you put that on the TV right now, you would think it was just the same shit from like right now. Like, oh yeah, another one, okay, another thing, okay. It's almost like it hasn't changed at all, or like history just keeps repeating itself every few years. But really, it's probably more just it hasn't gone away. Maybe the news gets tired of showing the same thing. But it doesn't mean it ever actually like went away, you know.
I don't think they're trying to say like it's they're tired of showing the same shit. I think they're just trying to sweep it under the rug, trying to pretend it didn't happen.
But you know what I mean. They're tired of it. They're not like in a good sense. More like, this isn't sexy news. We're gonna put on something more. Yeah, because they just want you to fucking tune in. That's all they care about. I don't think the news stations actually give a shit about
I fucked up.
anything. They just care about selling the commercial. They just fucking care about making their money from commercials, man. Commercial time. And if you're gonna fucking tune in to see what fucking happened, that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
And this is my biggest problem with the U.S. It's all about fucking making money off of everything.
Yeah.
And I get it that like money makes the world go around or whatever, but I don't know, man. There's some things that money, like religion and money, like those two things shouldn't be mixing.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you mean, like those mega churches
I
or
don't
something?
know. Yeah, like those mega churches, or like fucking how rich the Catholic Church is. It's like, do you need that much money? You know, like I think I saw somebody post somebody posted something, and I think they're like their page, it said like their name was God, and then he's like, yeah, how about instead of making mega churches for me, how about you make some mega homeless shelters? Like, yeah, right, like all that fucking money, and they have these like beautiful churches that are like stadiums almost, or it's like, how about you like make a bunch of homeless shelters with that money instead?
Yeah.
You don't need a big old concert hall for God. I don't know. I don't know. It's the same thing. Like, it really bothers me that, you know, I mean, other countries have the whole healthcare thing down. Like, I know it's not perfect, but it's better than how we have it here.
Oh yeah, because it sucks because at least in California, you have to have some form of insurance, a health insurance, otherwise you get a penalty on your taxes. I mean, it's like, it should be a fucking choice. It's like, if I don't fucking have health insurance, like, oh well, I'm gonna fucking die, you know, that's my choice. But the fact that you have to have it, it's kind of weird.
But it also shouldn't be so fucking expensive that you have to be like that. It's a luxury to get healthcare. Like, that shouldn't be a fucking luxury. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm some socialist, communist, whatever the fuck you want to label me. I just think there's certain things that shouldn't be luxuries, and they should be like provided to you. Like, not provided necessarily, but they're like fucking human. Like, they're like rights and shit. Human being, like, we should fucking look after each other in that sense, at the very least. You know, like, I don't know. I know there's like some problems that you could just never really solve, but I don't know. Is that one of them? Can we really not figure that out? You know, because I think we can. I think there's enough smart people here that we could figure at least that out, where everyone's kind of happy. But what do I know? I'm just some guy that plays video games and apparently does podcasts now. Because we're recording this. I don't know.
The fuck? I'm sorry, I couldn't say anything because my stomach was hurting. I didn't know whether to go to the bathroom or not, but I had to stay for the stream.
You have to say, yeah, man, you fucking kept me up. I can't go to bed. Because you're like, we gotta stream. So now I'm gonna make you fucking hold your shit.
I'm gonna make you hold your shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I'd rather do podcasts. If I could make money doing it, I'd rather do that than my job. I don't want to be working at a storage facility, you know? Like, that's not my... That wasn't my dream. Fucking 5-year-old Danny, when they're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? It was, I want to work at a storage unit as a property manager. Like, no.
It's like when you get your fucking, when you get your GED, they give you, it's like, I'm supposed to tell you that the future is at your fingertips and you could do anything, but instead, I'm just going to give you some pamphlets. Here's one for plumbing, and here's another one for electrical engineering. Good luck, son. You know what I mean? It's like it's about as good as GEDs. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I don't know, man. I mean, I would love to blame it on that's just because I didn't go to college. Don't be like me, kids. Go to college, but
it's
I mean, still, don't be like me. Go to college, but still, like, it's kind of a waste of your time right now.
Yeah.
Like, for some people, I mean, depending on what your major... I think that's the one thing they didn't fucking teach you. They didn't teach me, at least. Yeah, it really matters what you choose to study in college.
Yeah, it does. You can't just get liberal arts. You might as well wipe your ass with that.
Yeah, you're a fucking liberal arts major, or you're a psych major. Good luck. Good luck finding a job.
Good luck in life, period.
Right.
I mean, if it's
congratulations,
a thing just
you just wasted 4 years of your life.
Go fuck off.
Right? Go fuck off. Now go eat a fucking biscuit.
Pretty much, because that's all you can afford after that.
Right.
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
I think it's just like a social stigma, all that shit. Like, you need to get all this shit. I mean, you already said it earlier. Like, it's just a thing where they just make it sound like it's supposed to be the right thing to do, but in all actuality, it just doesn't really do anything.
It's just a way to get your money.
There was another thing that I saw, like, the fuck? There's another thing that I saw that they said that, because they were trying to say that millennials were so fucked up because they were taught, like, oh, you can just follow your dreams, son, and apparently that's like a bad practice for people. You shouldn't tell them to follow your dreams. Like, that's what they're saying. Yeah, they said you shouldn't, because
I guess following your dreams is bad.
It sounds like shit. But I don't know, that's what they're trying to say, so I don't know what the fuck that's about. You know? But I think that seems so wrong. It's like, why wouldn't you follow your fucking dreams, you know?
I don't know. I think the sad truth is that a lot of us just aren't good enough.
Maybe.
I don't know, like, I don't know. There's like, you gotta be realistic too. Like, you gotta know, I think people need to know themselves. You need to know what you're capable of too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, was I ever gonna be in the fucking NBA? Probably not. Probably, no matter how hard I tried. I don't think I would have ever, because I was really fucking short and I wasn't like a natural athlete. You know, like people go, Nate Robinson, he's only fucking 5'9" or Spud Webb, whatever the fuck. Yeah, but those are like exceptional human beings. Like they're still freak of nature athletes. Yeah, they work hard too, but man, I never fucking had hops like that.
Yeah, no, I mean
Yeah.
some people are just like, some people are like fucking freaks, man. Like they're so fucking gifted at some shit, and you're like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, how the fuck are you doing this shit? And I just, no way amount of training could get you that shit. And it's not to say like, oh, if you don't try hard, you can't succeed. It's like, no, fucking try hard. Like, fucking seriously. Like, I'm not saying like you shouldn't, but yeah, there is some things where you're better at, and there's some things that you're good at, and there's some things that you're not so good at. You know, so you have to focus on like your strengths. You know.
Yeah, but like, look at fucking Kobe, dude. He not only is very talented, he also works really fucking hard. It's both. You can't just work really hard and become Kobe. Like, you have to also be talented.
Yeah, and you can't just focus all on talent, because if you be lazy and shit, it's gonna fucking show, and some other guy's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the sad reality is that hard work isn't all you need either.
No,
it's
a bit of both.
It's always like I was saying, like everyone always wants to fucking make it all simple and have one answer for it all, but it's rarely.
But also a little bit of luck too. I think.
Yeah, a little bit of luck, being in the right place at the right time. Like, let's say you're an athlete and you play in high school, and the right person sees you playing that day, and then we want to recruit you to this school, and that school has a good program and whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
oh shit!
It's a little bit of it all, you know.
Fuck! Stop rolling, you piece of shit! No! I'm stuck. What the fuck is that? Okay, here we go. Okay, still driving around.
But I think telling people to not follow their dreams is bullshit, because then fuck, like what else? And then fucking why not just fucking give up and kill yourself? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
shit.
if that's a fucking case, if you're gonna tell people to just give up on that, you're telling them basically give up on life.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell people, you know, you're gonna get everything you want in life. You know, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, and you're probably not gonna end up doing the thing you thought you were gonna do, and but
before I forget,
just keep chasing that dream, man.
Yeah, but before I forget, the one thing I will say is this: as far as college goes, if you're in college right now or whatever, and if for some reason you came across this stupid video, and you're listening to this shit or watching this some other day, the secret to college is this: make as many connections as you can, and try to get as much internships as the things that you want to do. Plus, not only that, if you don't know what the fuck you want to do in college, definitely get out there, get in clubs, be involved in things, because if you don't, you're not going to see like half the shit, and it's just going to pass you by. That's just my experience in college, you know, my 2 cents that hopefully get some of you people farther, because doing all those 3 things like really helps.
Yeah. You know what's even scarier?
What?
Is that if you're barely doing that in college, you're already kind of behind.
Yeah, the funny thing
it
is,
doesn't mean it's like, it doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean you're fucking it's too late, but you're already behind.
You should do that in fucking
high school, man.
Huh? Oh. Right. Well, that's perfect. They want to go to sleep. I'm too loud.
Oh shit.
But anyway, the one thing that I'll close it with is this: is like, the fuck was I saying? What were you saying?
About high school, if you're barely doing that shit in college, you're already behind.
Yeah. So the one thing is, if you're in high school, you have a dream and you want to do something, you gotta start making those connections now and being surrounded by like the things that you want to be around. Because if you don't, then yeah, you're already like behind, kinda. It sucks, but unfortunately, especially in Southern California, it's like shit's so fucking competitive, dude. I mean, you have to like be on top of that shit. But anyway.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I think, they go, I'm going to go to California, that's where there's more opportunity. It's true, but there's also a lot more competition.
Oh, yeah, let me ask my brother, Squeege, what's your we're going to close, you're going to be quoted tonight, what's your closer? What's your closing thoughts on this? What do you think about college?
What do I think about college?
Yeah.
First semester squeege.
One word. Poontang.
Dude, I ran this guy over. Alright, that concludes our shit. See you guys later. We'll talk when everyone's like not asleep. Peace.